Happy Sunday. Welcome to Sunday Chit Chat. It is a Sunday and we are here to do just that. It feels good to be really, really back up and running. Okay, guys. So, first thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to ask you all a question. Have you ever looked in the mirror and felt like your skin just look tired, dull, old, or maybe even feel older than you would want it to be? Maybe you spend so much money on products following trend, but nothing seemed to really work. Well, today I'm going to show you how to reset your skin in just 30 days. And some of you are aware of the fact that we have a 25-day skincare challenge that we do a couple of years ago, and we have it up. So if you want to check that out, you can also go and check that playlist out and check out those videos. Now, before we get started, let me do some shout out and do some welcome to some of our subscribers and also our members. First, we have Razi. Good afternoon. Razi was here pretty early. We have Titi. Hi, Titi. So good to see you. I've received your message. I just didn't get a chance to get around to it, but it will come. And then we also have Key. I have not seen you, Kanisha, over so many months, but welcome back and good afternoon. Now, if you are just joining, it is Sunday Chit Chat. What we ask you to do is to just give us a thumbs up, and also it's a live chat, so go ahead and you can comment. You can ask as many questions as you wish. It is Sunday Chit Chat, so Sunday Chit Chat was created for us to just chit chat. And while we're chit-chatting, we are also helping you to fix your skin. So if you have a skin issue that you'd like to share with us, go ahead and also comment. Welcome to the show, Sabrina. Welcome to the live show. So don't just watch the show, guys. Go ahead, watch the show, and also comment. And go ahead and let us know where you are all watching from. Comment. We just like to know where you're watching from. Now, just actually works. So guess what, guys? Welcome everyone again. If you're just joining, we're just asking you to just let us know where you're watching from. Go ahead and comment. And also, if you have any skin issue, go ahead and comment. Today we're talking about a 30-day skincare reset for adult skin. When we say adult skin, we're really talking older, our skin change, collagen slow down, cell turnover get weaker, and hydration drops. Yes, let's talk about hydration. How many of you are struggling with really dry skin? We're here to help. So what worked in your 20s and 30s might not even work anymore. The reset is about giving your skin exactly what it needs, nothing more or nothing less. Let's see who's here commenting. Go ahead and comment and let us know where you're watching from. Keys from Maryland, and Faith is watching from Namibia, and who else is here? Yvonne is watching from Georgia. We just want welcome Jack and Mom. Welcome to the live show. It is, and we are live. So go ahead and comment and ask any question and let us know exactly where you are watching from. And while you are at it, welcome Ilma, watching from Facebook. So if you're watching from Facebook, give us a like. If you're watching from YouTube, give us a thumbs up. And if you're watching from Twitch, just give us a like or give us a comment. So watching from, guys, and we are moving on. Ilma watching from the UK, and Jackie Mom is watching from the Bronx. Now, what to stop doing. Before we talk about what to do, let's fix what is hurting your skin. Mistake is overloading products on the skin. Now, oftentimes we talk about layering products on the skin. I myself like to layer products on my skin, but it also about what products are you, hi Jill, welcome to the live. What products are you really layering on your skin? What works with what? And that's very, very key, because too many products irritate plus no result. So that is something we're going to talk about. The next mistake, guys, is skipping sunscreen. And I know that is a very, very tricky one, because I myself sometimes skip sunscreen. I am just like slowly working myself into using sunscreen on a regular, but for the most part, and I like to say is because sunscreen used to be like leaving a white residue on your skin, and because of that, most people don't like to use it. Not only that, once before, sunscreen used to have this kind of a chemical scent that is not very, very pleasant, but nowadays you can find some really good sunscreen out there that is pleasant and less whitening on the skin when you use it. However, guys, I know that most of the time when people use sunscreen, they used to use like way too much. When it comes on to sunscreen, more is not necessarily more. However, more often is what you really need. How to use the sunscreen more often. Now, we're going to dive into that also. Another thing, guys, we're going to talk about is over exfoliating the skin. Who out here watching, comment and let me know who like to exfoliate. Now, Key, I don't know what SPF to get for winter versus summer. Is there everyday one? I am 48. Let me pull this up. I am 48 now. Okay, so we are gonna answer that question in a minute, because you know what a lot of people are not aware of is that they're feeling that the summer sun ray is different from the winter sun ray, and it is really, really not. It doesn't matter if it's summer or winter and you're out there in the sun, it's the same effect. Even though you might feel a little more cooler, it's still, the beam is still hitting you just as in the summertime. Is the only difference is that in the summertime you might be outside way more often than in the winter time. As I said, when it comes on to sunscreen, the trick is to put it on more often. Okay, so you're putting on sunscreen like every 3 hours. Now in the winter time you might be like, I don't need to wear sunscreen so often because if the sun is not there. But we're going to talk about that also. Good evening, Tracy. Welcome to the live show. Comment, guys, and let me know where you're watching from. It is a Sunday Chit Chat, and we are live. So we are just here to talk about the skin, how you can fix your skin in 30 days. However, guys, we are also taking your questions. Elizabeth, welcome to the live show. Let us know where you're watching from. We're also taking your questions since it is Sunday Chit Chat, and this is what we do on Sunday Chit Chat. We chit chat and also try to follow a topic while we're doing that. Now, as I was talking about exfoliating the skin and over exfoliating the skin, how many of you are guilty of doing that? I used to be very, very much guilty of over exfoliating until I learned to master what I use on my skin to exfoliate the skin. Now, there are so many facial scrub out there that are more on the rough side, but the older you get is the more gentler facial scrub you need. And that is why at Chichi Beauty Skincare, we make facial polishes that are very, very gentle on the skin. And in that way, it's kind of prevent you from over exfoliating the skin because it is so gentle on the skin, especially when it comes on to mature skin. And we're going to talk about it more in a little bit. Now, another mistake that a lot of you are making, why your skin is not giving you that natural glow, that firmness, that healthy look that we also desire. And this is something that I talk about all the time, is that not being consistent. Now, I know, guys, some of you like to take care of your skin today, and tomorrow you totally forget. Welcome to the live show, Magdalene, and let us watching from Washington. Let me know where you are watching from. You're shouting out me, I, Jill, Elizabeth, and Key. Now, Tracy loved the blueberry polish, and this is the polish she's talking about, this blueberry polish. Ginger Beauty Skincare, we have polishes with extremely fine granules. And not only that, we didn't just make these polishes. What we do, we add anti-aging ingredient in the polishes that is also going to protect your skin while you exfoliate the skin, right? So when you're exfoliating, you're also adding anti-aging properties to the skin, and that's what we do. So this is the polish that Tracy is talking about. We have a wide variety of these. Ginger Beauty Skincare video, you can see it underneath the video. If not, our shop page is on the screen, or you can just go ahead and you can just do that QR code that we have on top of the screen, and that is going to lead you to our store where you can pick up any one of our polishes. We have coconut, we have arrow, we have the blueberry, we have turmeric, and vitamin C. So go ahead and check that out. Now let us know where you're watching from. It is Sunday Chit Chat, and this is what we're doing. We're just here chit chatting with you. Welcome to the live show, and we're talking about how to fix your skin in just 30 days. Now, consistency beat any product that you're going to use on the skin, okay? Because you can go and you could buy like the most expensive product out there, and you take it home, you put it on wherever you put your products, whether you keep them in the bathroom, whether you keep them on your vanity, wherever you keep your products, and it will sit there. If you don't go ahead and use it as often as you should, you're not going to reap any result. And that is the reason why I said consistency beats any expensive products. And every time, you got to owe it. Not that expensive products don't work. That's not what I am saying. What I am saying is that if you have the product and you are not consistent with it, it is not going to give you that result that you need. So always don't just like, some people like to look, and if you're guilty of doing this, guys, go ahead and comment. Some like to buy products with nice packaging so you can actually use it to like decorate your vanity or decorate your bathroom or so, but the products are for you to use, okay? It is for you to use. And most of the time, guys, when you are getting a product and the jar is really fancy, you're really paying for that jar, just so you know that. You're paying for that jar. It's not about, you know, how pretty the jar is. It's all about how well the products work on the skin and how often you use the product on the skin. It's always good to prep your skin, all right? And we're going to talk a little bit more about prepping your skin so that the products can work better on your skin. Now, if you're ready to start fresh, guys, just go ahead and give us a thumbs up or drop a comment or give us a like, depending on what platform you are watching us from. Now, the 30 days routine, guys, we're going to break it down for a morning and an evening. Now, how many of you take care of your skin in the morning and in the evenings? Go ahead and comment. Morning routine, guys, we're going to give you something very simple, but we're going to give you something very powerful, right? Now, what we're going to start with is cleansing the skin. Now, the way you skin, Marley Mar, welcome to the live show. Happy Sunday, everyone. Now, the way you cleanse your skin, guys, Razi is doing a morning and an evening routine, and that's really how it should be. Now, there are people out there that might not get up and go out to work. You have so many people working from home these days, and sometimes people feel like, oh, because you're not going out, you do not need to take care of your skin. You still need to do your morning and your evening skincare routine if you want clear, firm, naturally glowing skin all the time. Diana Henry, welcome to the live show. It is Sunday and we are doing our Sunday chit chat. Now, Ilma, I got morning routine and evening routine. What we need now, cleanser. Now let's talk about vitamin C. Vitamin C and also moisturizer, sunscreen. That is what we're talking about for our morning routine, right? So we are going to talk about the cleanser first. When you get up in the morning, it doesn't your skin at night, you need to cleanse your skin in the morning. However, for some people, they tend to go very, very easy with cleansing their skin in the mornings. They prefer to do a really thorough cleansing at night. Now, I would say it depends on your routine, because you have some people that night and morning to give their skin a really, really good cleansing and polishing and all of that good jazz. So choose the time that is best for you to go really, really deep. However, when it comes onto morning time, you still need to wash your face. And I'm gonna know that some people are gonna be like, I beg to differ, I don't wash my face in the morning. If you do not want to wash your face in the mornings, definitely get a cleansing cloth. They have some amazing facial cloths now that, hi Claudia, welcome to the live, that you can use on your skin if you do not want to wash it. Now, I am a water girl. I like to wash my face. Yes. And not because I'm, water sign also. Or anyway, let's move on. But I like to wash my face. I find it easier to wash my face than to, use those cloths and cleanse my skin. So the morning, you can go very, very light. You can use the lightest cleanser that you have if you are the type that do a thorough cleansing at night. So definitely a gentle cleanser on the skin can help to reset that skin. Now, once you cleanse your skin in the morning, you pat dry, add little extra to your skin, like what I personally like to do. You cleanse your skin, and after you cleanse it with a cleanser at Chichi Beauty Skincare, I like to use our mousse in the mornings, and we have like this mousse right here, like our anti-aging cleansing mousse, and we also have our luminous age clarifying mousse. These two mousse, anyone, I like to use these in the mornings to cleanse my face. They're creamy, and when you apply them to the skin, they just really leave the skin feeling refreshed. And if you're interested in these, I was looking to see if I have an open one. If you're interested in these, you can find them on our website, alexmaxey.com, or you can look at the side of the video that you are currently watching. You might see some of our product. Click on anyone. It will take you to our store. When you get into our store, just click on cleanser. Okay. Now, once I cleanse my face, the extra step that I personally like to take, and let me know if you have an extra step that you take whenever you cleanse your face in the morning. I like the ice. Yes, a little ice water, an ice roller, or something very, very cold. If you have none of those, you can just, make sure dip your wash rag in some cold water, just put it over your face. I like a good ice roller in the morning. Just roll it on my face. You can even take an ice cube, put it in a washcloth, and just rub it on the face. I just feel like it just gives my skin that extra, like plumpness, that extra glow that I like. We are talking your skin in 30 days, especially your adult skin, reset for firm and glowing skin. If you're just joining us, and also guys, if you're, go ahead and let us know where you are watching from. We're pretty interested in knowing that, and let us know how your skin is looking. Razi work from home, but I still do my facial routine twice a day, and that's what we're talking about. You have to make sure you do that routine. Now, once I finish with my ice and pat dry my skin. By then, my skin is just feeling good and looking good. And then I just continue with a facial toner. How many benefits they get from a facial toner? And a facial toner, guys, actually pave the way for your facial serum, your facial moisturizer, anything else that you put on top of your skin to work on the skin. That's how a facial toner take care of your skin. And a facial toner is good to use AM and PM. Do you use the same toner in the morning as the one you use in the evening? Well, most toners are designed for AM and PM. However, for me personally, I like to use my coconut water collection of toners in the morning. The coconut water collection, we have the fresh rose, we have the blueberry, we have the green tea, and we have the vitamin C. And I can reach for the one of the blueberry right here. This is the blueberry toner. I don't have an open one. Oh, I have a open fresh, and this. So once my face is just cool from the ice, I just like to just spritz the toner on, and I use these religiously on my skin. I also use them as a setting spray over my makeup. So they're very, very versatile. So once I wash, then I put my toner on, and I use a toner AM and PM. I use my lighter toners, which I would call these lighter because I have the day ahead. I want that full hydration to my skin, which is key when you're getting older because your skin is really, really drying out. So you really need to hydrate from inside and from outside. And from outside, these are coconut water in them. If you know anything about coconut water, guys, you know they are hydrating to the skin. If you have not tried our coconut water toners, guys, go ahead and grab one. As I said, we have the fresh rose, we have blueberry, we have green tea, and we also have a vitamin C. So check them out on our website, alexmaxey.com. So now that my face is totally hydrated, guys, I go ahead and do my eyes. Now, some people like to use their serum before their eyes. And yes, I think I do use my serum often before my eyes because I do dab my serum under. So I will take a serum and go ahead and use whatever serum you're comfortable with or whatever serum that you have. I like my hyaluronic acid serum in the morning, guys. I like to use that on my skin because it lock moisture, it protect the skin, it draw water into the skin, in and out of the skin. And since I'm going to have a busy day, I like that on my skin. Or I go for my avocado or my papaya serum. I don't have any papaya serum in stock. As a matter of fact, I think I only have 2 avocado serum left in stock. So those are going to be gone in a minute, but I have plenty of hyaluronic acid serum that you can use. I like to use that in the mornings on my skin. And once that is done, I go ahead and I use a collagen cream. And sometimes I use collagen cream. Sometimes I use my ultra luminous age defying cream on my skin. I do not use oil on my skin in the mornings. I use oil on my skin at night. And that is my morning time routine. That's it. And once that is done, sometimes because I do wear makeup, I put my makeup on and then I go back in with my facial toner, my coconut water, whichever one my hand touch, that's the one I use, and I just spritz it over my makeup like that, and that would complete my morning routine. Now, I know how many of you realize that I missed something. There's something that I didn't apply on my face, guys, for my morning routine. Go ahead and comment. Let me see if you're all paying attention and let me know what you think I forget to put on my face. And that is how I forget it sometimes, to be honest. And lettuce is right there. So we have a lot of people watching, up to 62 so far. Go, guys, and let us know where you're watching from. Comment. We are, helping you to fix your skin, to reset it. You want firm skin, you want glowing skin, you want to look radiant. Go ahead and comment. So Pinky got it. Yes, we forget to put the sunscreen on. Yes, we forget to put the sunscreen on. So you're going to take a little of that sunscreen, rub it in your hands like this, and press it on the skin. Don't forget it is sunscreen, so you're taking it down on the neck and décolleté. We don't stop there, guys. You got to know that you have to put your sunscreen on anywhere of your skin is that gonna be exposed. So, quick question. Is the same sunscreen that you use on your face, you use on your body? Well, they do have sunscreen only for face and they do have sunscreen for the body. But for the most part, most sunscreen, you can use it on your face and on your body. Now, for me, I wear makeup. Some makeup base do have SPF in them. Personally, for me, I don't buy those. I don't like it. I don't like my makeup base with SPF. So I have to take that little SPF, dab it on my face. Now, here is something that even me, I'm trying to practice. I'm trying to practice walking around with my, thank you, Tracy, with my sunscreen in my handbag. How many of you comment, guys, and be honest about it? I want all of you watching now to comment. Let me know how many of you walk around with your sunscreen in your bag. Comment, because this is very, very important. How many of you walk around with your sunscreen in your bag? You know, normally when they normally have this show, I don't even think they have this kind of show anymore, but like The Price is Right and some kind of show like that, or if you go somewhere and they're having a show where they would be like, no, how many of you could like bring me, let's say, bring me a mint, or you know, those kind of game show, bring me from your handbag or whatever. How many people would really have a sunscreen in their bag if they said, so can someone bring me a sunscreen from their handbag? Now, the honest truth is, you need to walk around with your sunscreen. Yes, you need to walk around with your sunscreen because you should be reapplying your sunscreen at least every 3 hours. You should be reapplying your sunscreen at least every 3 hours because it loses its potency. And that's what most people don't know. And that is why even those older shows, you know, don't get to see those kind of things on a show. Well, maybe if it's like, you know, certain kind of movies, but back then, if you know, you normally watch those TV shows like Martini and they go to the beach, you'd see them applying their sunscreen over and over and over. And that's what's movie. That is because that is the way it's supposed to be. You're applying that sunscreen every 3 to 4 hours on the skin because of the loss of potency. So sunscreen should be more like your hand cream in your handbag. You should have your hand cream and you should have sunscreen. Hand cream if your hands are dry like mine, but the sunscreen should be there. And once you're outside every 3 hours or so, go ahead and put a notification on your phone. Time to apply sunscreen. I mean, it's very, very difficult. And a lot of us talk about it. And that's one of the reasons why when I talk about sunscreen, I always be honest with you about it, right? I'm always honest about it because I am also learning how to protect my skin, how to walk around with my sunscreen, because that's not something I do. The honest truth when it comes on to sunscreen, I also only take sunscreen on vacation. Is the truth. I used to only take sunscreen on vacation, or if I'm going to the beach, I would take my sunscreen with me. But no, guys, sunscreen is something that you should be using on your skin once you're going outside. And even sometimes you go outside, especially in the winter months, if you live in somewhere where you're experiencing the 4 seasons and the sky is overcast and everything like that, you're like, oh, I don't need sunscreen today. Believe it or not, that sun ray that is on your skin silk seep through, so we should always be wearing it. If you have a question, guys, go ahead and comment and also let us know where you are watching from. I must have it because my daughter's skin condition. All right, so see what I mean? So practice. So we just share with you guys a simple morning time routine. Now, if you notice how simple that is, simple the routine was for morning time. Remember, if you are the type of person that can find that time in the morning to really go into your skin, you can flip it. Okay? You can flip it. Some things you can flip, while some things you can't flip because some things you need more time on the skin. But anyway, let's continue. Any question, guys? It is Sunday Chit Chat, and this is what we normally do. We normally chit chat while taking questions. If you are here, this is the first time watching our live show, go ahead and comment, guys, so we can give you a shout out. Comment, 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 comment. We definitely like to hear from you, especially when you are new. Not that we don't care about our oldies but goodies, but we like to hear from new people. Now let's simplify skincare. These are your power ingredients. Let's talk about ingredients, and then we're going to go and talk about our nighttime skincare routine. Now, vitamin C. What does vitamin C do to the skin? And we're talking about these ingredients for clear, firm, naturally glowing skin, especially mature skin, adult skin. Okay. Now, vitamin C is one ingredient that you need for your skin. And what does it do? It brightens the skin, even out skin tone. So if you find that you have dull skin, if you're coming out of the summer month and your skin is looking way dull, you want to speed up that process for it to look a little more brighter, go with your vitamin C. You need vitamin C. We're talking ingredients, guys. Now, here's another thing that you need on the skin: retinol. Retinol, or I'm just going to say you can use retinol or you can use bakuchiol, because, you know, it's like the new retinol these days. Now, what does retinol do to the skin? It smooths wrinkles, plus it also boosts collagen. And a lot of people do not know that retinol helps to boost collagen, because we always talk about collagen cream, collagen cream, collagen cream, collagen cream. But we're going to explain to you how retinol helps to boost collagen. That's why I personally like to use collagen on my face in the morning and retinol on my face at night. Okay? And boosting collagen with retinol. Now, we also going to talk about hyaluronic acid, which I just mentioned, for the morning skincare routine. These ingredients that I'm listing, guys, are ingredients that you should look for in your skincare products, or you should be using on your skin, adult skin, mature skin, for clear, firm, glowing skin. Now, hyaluronic acid just really sealing that hydration in the skin. As a matter of fact, we have, let me see if I could reach one. We have hyaluronic acid from Gigi Beauty Skincare, and this is it. This is the serum. I always encourage people to have a bottle or hyaluronic acid, regardless of how much products you have. And even if you have tons of products that already have hyaluronic acid, you can't overdo with the hyaluronic acid. It's perfect for mature skin. So you're going to use it because it locks the moisture. So it prevents the water from escaping from your skin, and it also draws water into your skin. That way, when that happens, it makes your skin have this nice dewy glow to it. And you know that when you're getting older, your skin is drying out, but this hyaluronic acid is preventing the water from escaping from the skin. Now, hyaluronic acid works on the skin, believe it or not, very similar to petroleum jelly. The difference with the petroleum jelly or any humectant that you're going to use on the skin. And what is humectant? Humectant are products, or I'm just going to say ingredients like honey that you apply on the skin, and it just locks the moisture in the skin. The difference with hyaluronic acid is that it locked moisture in the skin, but it also had moisture to the skin from the outside in. So whatever is going on in the air, whatever water that it can find out there, it is drawing it on your skin. So it's almost like a sponge, where it is like a two-side. Unlike, let's say you use petroleum jelly, let's say you use honey or any of these humectant out there on the skin. Yes, they protect the skin, they lock the moisture in on the skin, but they're not finding water from elsewhere to keep that process going. The hyaluronic acid is doing just that. Thank you, Pinky, for, yes. And whenever yes, I stopped talking. Let's talk about my blouse. You know, this plaid print, right? When I was growing up, we used plaid print for school. And for years and years and years, you'd never catch me wearing any plaid print, whether it's red, whether it's as a blue, whether it is green, because it's normally remind me of school uniform. But the older I get, is the more like I'm just loving the plaid print, right? Don't ask me why, but yeah. So now I do plaid in black, blue, green. It doesn't matter to me. I love plaid. And I don't really see it as school uniform anymore. But if you're from the Caribbean, and most most of you know what we're talking about when we talk about plaid uniform, right? And I think they probably still do wear plaid. Some school probably still do wear the plaid. But yes, thank you for that, Pinky. So we're talking about anyone with a question, guys. If you have any question, go ahead and ask. It is Sunday Chit Chat, and this is what we do. We chit chat on this channel on a Sunday. So questions, and if you're just joining, let us know where you're watching from. What we're doing today is just fixing your skin in 30 days. Now, why 30 days? Because in 30 days, you can see results. The honest truth when it comes on to skincare products in the skincare world, if you, let's say you use this, I tell you, go ahead and start using your hyaluronic acid serum. And if I tell you that, I am expecting you to see result in 6 weeks. Yes, there's no 4 weeks, no 3 weeks claim that it is not working or it is working on the skin. However, for some products, you can put them on the skin, and different skin, different products work differently on everyone's skin, and some people could see result like really, really fast, but you have to give that product a chance. So you need to give it at least 6 weeks. However, in 30 days, if you're totally 25 to 30 days, you're totally dedicated to your skin, you're going to be like, okay, I'm going to take care of my skin and be serious with it. At the end of 30 days, you will see result once you are, and most of you could finish what I'm going to say, do it every day, every day, every day, every day, every day. Which serum can be mixed with vitamin C? You can mix, for the most part, most serum, no, let me rephrase that. You can mix any serum except hyaluronic acid with I'm saying it wrong. You can mix any serum that does not have an acid in it with vitamin C. Meaning, say retinol, you cannot mix it with the vitamin C because it's an acid. So any one of these hydroxy acid, anything that ends with acid, you cannot mix it with vitamin C because vitamin C itself is citric acid. However, except this one here, hyaluronic acid can be mixed with anything. Vitamin C can be mixed with retinol. Not hyaluronic, hydroxy. I think I messed that up. Acid. But you can mix with any acid. Hyaluronic acid can. However, any other acid cannot be mixed with vitamin C. So if you're using vitamin C on the skin, you do not use retinol with it or any other of those acid that I really can't remember all the names right now. But once it ends with acid, you just leave it out. Consistency is what we were talking about earlier than someone just, put it there. I was just asking you all what I was going to say. All right. So not only does hyaluronic acid hydrate the skin, but it also helps your skin to look plumper. So mixing hyaluronic acid with collagen, guys, is giving you that plumpness that most of us like on the skin. And I like to do that. So you put this hyaluronic acid serum on. And of course, I personally like to layer it with another serum. So you can go ahead and you can do it, except do not layer with any serum that have acid in it, right? Now I hope you get that. And then I put my collagen cream on, and then sometimes use my ultra luminous cream on, cream in, pat the skin, and I am good to go. You looking for that dewy looking skin, that plumper looking skin, and let just take a couple of years off you, to be honest. You comb your hair and you're good to go. Comment, guys. Let me know where you're watching from. It is a live show, so you can comment. You can ask whatever question. What is really going on with your skin? Do you think you could fix your skin in 30 days? And what are your concerns? You can go ahead and you can comment. Now, niacinamide, that is something that we're going to bring some niacinamide serum to you soon from Gigi Beauty Skincare. Now, it improved texture and pores. Listen carefully, guys. Some people struggle with rough skin. If you're out there and it doesn't matter what you do to your skin, and even if you're exfoliating and all of that, you still feel like your skin is a little rough, then you need to use some niacinamide on the skin. Get niacinamide serum to use, or you can buy products that have niacinamide in it, like we put a bit of a niacinamide in our hyaluronic acid. As a matter of fact, we put niacinamide in all Chichi Beauty skincare serum and some of our creams, okay? And that's because we know it also improves the texture and the pores on the skin. But if you want, like if your skin is really, really rough, you go ahead and you get that niacinamide serum and just use it on the skin. That is going to help your skin to look smoother. You're going to smooth skin. Now you forget about oil on your night routine. No, we didn't get there yet. We're just throwing out some ingredients that you need, and then we're going to jump into the night routine, because the night routine is really, really something else. So you don't need 40, 50, 60 different products on the skin. What you need is to focus on the ingredients and how you layer the products on the skin. And not only that, guys, how often you use the product on the skin. So guys, take care of your skin AM and PM to speed up your result. Add these habits. Exfoliate your skin, guys, 1 to 2 times a week. I normally encourage people to exfoliate their skin at least 2 to 3 times per week, and that is fine. However, for some people that's like on the little lazier side, 1 to 2 times is good, especially when you're getting older, when you're using also a really nice gentle exfoliator on the skin. And always use a face mask. That is like the icing on the cake. A face mask, whether you're using green skincare that you can try. We have the carrot mask, we have the green tea mask, we have even the blueberry mask. And I know a lot of people have not tried blueberry mask before, and the reason is that it's not out there, and they have a few sheet masks that are blueberry mask. But if you're going to look for blueberry mask mixed with clay, you are going to only find it on alexmaxi.com, and it is from Chichi Beauty Skincare. Grab it, guys. Use the code KB17 and get yourself a mask and give it time to work. So you're going to use that face mask for hydrating and firming the skin. Not only if you try Chichi Beauty facial mask, we have the green tea, which is anti-aging. We have the blueberry, which is anti-aging. We have the carrot, which is brightening the skin. We have the vitamin C, which is brightening the skin. We have avocado, which is taking care of your complete skin. And that's what we do. We add things to the mask that is going to reduce wrinkles and fine lines. It's going to boost collagen and elastin. It's just going to give your skin that natural glow. So check us out. alexmaxi.com, Chichi Beauty Skincare. You forget about oil. Okay, I just read that. Do you typically use eye patches and eye cream before you apply a facial serum? Now, good question. Let me put this up really quick so people could see this question, because I have someone leave a comment on our website. It's really a 1-star comment, but we're not mad at it, because the person was saying that they're using the eye patches and they're not seeing the result that they expect. Now, there are a lot of people that don't know how to use the eye patches, okay? Now, here's what. The eye patches is a mask, okay? The eye patches they are mask. I like to wash my face first. Once my face is washed and clean, then I use those eye patches on. You go about doing, a little thing here or there, because you can basically leave that eye patches on for at least 30 minutes. If you're short on time, at least 10-15 minutes. You leave it on, and then when you take it off, you do not rinse it off, okay? You just leave it, and then you go ahead and you do your facial. So then you go ahead, you spritz your face with your toner, then you go ahead, you use your serum, then you use your eye cream, and then you use whatever moisturizer that you're using on the skin. When you use a facial mask on your face, you wash off that mask, and then you go ahead with your skincare routine. That's the way you treat those eye patches. Those eye patches are masks, and when you use them on the face, you have to also use them on a regular. Good for eye bags, good for clearing dark under eye circles and all of that, but they goes hand in hand with your eye cream. And this is what I need to let that person know, that the eye patches, even though they're loaded with amazing ingredient for your under eyes, you still need to add that eye cream, and you still need to use these patches daily. As a matter of fact, if you have the time, AM and PM is what you use on the skin. Is it best to use eye patches at night? The reason why I would say time for the eye patches to last longer on your under eyes. But let's say in the morning you have, which most people like to do it in the morning before they get dressed, but you have that extra 15 to 20 minutes. Definitely use the eye patches in the morning because you're going out, okay? You're going out, and when you use those patches, it helps your eyes to look more wide in the morning. It helps your eyes to look more wide awake. It gives you that natural glow that you're looking for, and it makes your under eyes look better for the day. So definitely morning would to use those eye patches in the morning. Definitely go ahead and use them at night, where you can leave them on your skin for longer. Very, very good question. Now let me see if I answer. Do you typically use eye patches and eye cream before you apply facial serum? Okay, so definitely use your eye patches, then your toner, then your serum, and then your eye cream. Okay, very, very good question. TT, yes, I do morning and evening. I have on my carrot mask right now. While I was so sick, the things I was taking as affect my skin, working to get my skin better. And that's exactly what we need, okay? That's exactly how to go about it. Sometimes you're down and, your skin go through a lot. Like my skin went through the ringer the other day, and now I'm getting back in the process of make sure that I do my skincare routine. I'm trying to get back there, okay? And that's even when you look at Chichi Beauty on YouTube. Sometimes you have thousands of people, just watching, doing the routines, and then sometimes they're gone, and then new people come on, and then they come back a couple of months or a couple of years after and be like, oh, I totally stopped taking care of my skin, and I am back to taking care of my skin. So that's just how life is. Now, should I use the patches daily? Yes, 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 yes. For best result, use the patches daily. For even better result, use the patches AM and PM. So if you have that 15 in the morning and 15 in the evening, go ahead and do so. The patches is a 1 month supply. So there's 60 patches in it. So if you use a patch, 2 patches every day, it lasts you a full 30 days. Full 30 days. However, if you use them AM and PM, it's going to last you 15 days. They're a full month supply. Now, I have a little loophole that I could, share. And yes, it's my product, but I don't care. I could share it. If you use the patches, if you want it to stretch for the month and you want to use it daily, when you use the patches in the morning, don't toss, but do not put them back in it. Get a little container, and what you do in the evening, you spritz a little bit of the serum. You can use a little suction to take it out, or you can slowly lean the thing and drop 1 or 2 more drop of that serum on those patches and use them in the evening, and that's it. Then you have to toss them, and that is going to give you that 30 days with the product. If not, then you don't care, then you just use them. It's good, but at least once a day for your eye patches. And for those of you who are new and is wondering what eye patches we're talking about, I don't have any in view right now, but you could find them on our website. They're amazing. We have avocado, we have blueberry, and we also have that black gold that contain like seaweeds, like that. Really, really good for your under eyes. And basically, you need to stick with it. If you're just joining, it is a Sunday, and this is Sunday Chit Chat. And on Sunday Chit Chat, we encourage you to talk to us. Now, please remember to drink more water. And I drinking water bandwagon for about 2 weeks, or I'm going to say about a month now, to be honest with you. And I'm trying to get back into it because I can tell the difference when I'm not drinking enough water in many, many ways. I can see my skin is dry. Everything just not nice at all when it comes on to my entire body. So definitely drink that water. And here's another thing, guys. If you want to have your skin looking glow, especially when you're getting older, you want that reset, you want that clear, beautiful looking skin, then you got to get proper sleep. I am laughing because whenever I talked about this or whenever I share this with you all, like, oh, you got to get proper sleep, I always laugh because I like to give you guys this advice, but I kind of know, don't follow it. I kind of was doing good. For a short time, but I kind of now fall back into not getting proper sleep, which hopefully I can correct it and get back into getting at least 6 hours. And yes, I said 6 hours, not 8 hours. I have not got 6 hours sleep for a long time. Well, I go to bed late, I wake up early. It is what it is. 6 hours is good for me. You need at least 8 hours, to be honest, especially when you're getting older. Proper sleep is good. Skincare is not just what you put on your face, it's how you treat your entire body. And once we can learn that, it is not just what you put on your face, is how you treat your entire body. Okay, once you learn that, then you will know that things I'm telling you, get enough sleep, eat up your greens, like, drink a lot of water. You would think that, oh, she's putting us on a diet, or she's talking about a diet right here. But no, we're talking about the skin, because what you eat also shows on your skin. I have a cousin that whenever she eat ice cream, she used to break out, like really, really break out. And not that she can't drink milk, but there's something in that ice cream that really break her out. And when she don't eat that ice cream, her skin is looking good. So what you eat also shows on your skin. So the older you get, and eat some greens loaded with chlorophyll and all these kind of good things that you need for your skin. When steaming skin, does it matter if I use spring or distilled water? Now I'm going to answer you with this because it's a little thing controversial out there. Some people want to use distilled water. Some people want to use spring water. I say, okay, I'm going to take this. I was going to say use any water. You can use the tap water. The only difference is if you're using a steamer and you use tap water, and it might leave that steamer with that corrosion. So you could actually like boil the water first, let it cool, and then use it in your steamer if you want to protect your steamer. But to me, you don't have to use distilled water. Remember, the water is, boiling. You don't have to use distilled. Some of those steam are going to tell you to use those kind of things just because of the corrosion that you might get from using like regular tap water. So hard water, yes, hard water is what we're talking about. That's the only difference. But use the water. Use water. Once it's steaming, it's boiling. It's taking out all of whatever is in it, and you're just getting the steam on your face. Okay. But as I said, if you have a steamer, then you might notice if you're just using that tap water, after a while, then you might see that corrosion in it, and that's the reason why they would say go for like distill or boil the water first or something like that. All right, guys, welcome to Sunday Chit Chat. It is Sunday, and we are here just talking, guys. Now, let me do my nighttime skincare routine because I notice the time is going. I like nighttime skincare routine. And the reason why I love nighttime skincare routine is because there's so much things that you can do at night. That you have something cleaning the areas, might think, okay, here's come back, right? Very good. Just one spinning, which is very, very short just now, which is good. Now, yes, make sure you clean your face properly. And if you don't wear makeup, you got to cleanse your face properly in the evening because of all the dust, the corrosion from the environment and all of that land on your skin in the daytime. So you're washing all that away. You're washing it all away. Now, when it comes on to a cleanser, I like a good, as a matter of fact, I like my Ultra Luminous or my Supreme Cleanser at night. Don't ask me why. Well, I could tell you why. The Supreme Cleanser, when I use it on my skin, especially when I'm wearing makeup, it just leaves the skin squeaky clean. And I can't talk much about this because I'm telling you guys, when I use this cleanser at night, my skin is amazing. Now, this is an anti-aging cleanser. It is made for mature skin because when you use it, it's not going to dry your skin out. However, you're going to get that amazing effect from it. I use this or the Ultra Luminous Cleanser, which I can't reach right now, but yeah, are they yes, on my skin at night, either. And sometimes if I don't exfoliate my skin, let's say a day or so, then I would just reach for my exfoliating cleanser. And most of you know that cleanser because I'm stripping the skin of all what fall on it from the daytime and all of that good jazz. Once my face is clean, there are times when I use a mask 2 to 3 times a week. I'm doing that mask on the skin. So I'm washing my face first. I'm putting that mask on, go about my business because I like to wear my mask for 30 minutes or more on my skin. Let me repeat, I like to wear my mask for 30 minutes or more on my skin. 2 to 3 times a week, I'm doing a mask. And of course, I have a variety of masks, so I use a variety of masks on my skin. Sometimes I use blueberry, sometimes I use green tea, sometimes I use avocado. If you have only one mask that you can use, it doesn't matter. Just use a mask on your skin at least 2 to 3 times a week. I like to do that in the evening. I like to exfoliate my skin in the evening. So I am exfoliating, be honest with you, 3 times a week, especially when I'm using my polishes because they're so mild, they're so gentle. And if you're not careful, you over exfoliate because then you want to reach for them every day. But yes, that's what I do in the evening. I exfoliate my skin. Now, once my skin is squeaky clean, and I actually make sure that my under eyes are clean, all makeup is removed from my under eyes, right? Now my face is squeaky clean. Then I go in with my toner, my serum, and I like to use my anti-aging toners. At night, I use the Supreme Toner, and I also use the Ultra Luminous toner, which is that essence toner that is just like a serum. And then I use my serum on my skin, and after the serum I use my eye cream, and then I use my moisturizer, and at night I use my oil, 1 to 2 drops of my oil blend. That is what I use on my skin. I blend like rosehip seed oil. Most of you know my oil blend. I use that on my skin, right? Now, here is the difference. At night, I spend a lot of time, well, not a lot of time, a couple of minutes more on my skin because I like to give my skin at least a 5 minute massage. Yes, a 5 minute massage. Now, you can massage your face in the morning when you apply the products. You just, you massage it on the skin. But at night, I like to spend that extra 5 minutes just massaging my face, just lifting and just, just really getting in. And I do this after I apply my product. Some people do it before their products, but I like to do it after I apply my products. And I massage and I massage and I spend that extra time massaging, just scooping and holding my face, and I'm massaging my neck. Those are the things that I do at night to have my skin looking younger for longer. Any question, guys? Comment, and we'll answer your question, even though we are wrapping up the show. Now, skin feel cleaner, more balanced, more fresher, give you that improve slightly. And guess what, guys? Dark spot begin to fade in 30 days, believe it or not. If you just follow that simple skincare routine, these are some of the changes that you are going to see. Now, everyone's skin is different. And when we do our 25-day skincare challenge, I know that some people see better result than some. I remember one year when we did our 25-day skincare challenge, and we have someone just passing through, just stumble up on our show. Hi, Jane. Welcome to the live show. If you're just joining, guys, go ahead and comment and let us know where you're watching from. It is Sunday, and it is Sunday Chit Chat, and we're happy to announce that we are really back with Sunday Chit Chat. We are not repeating any show. We are back, and we're going to be posting our thumbnail early enough for you all to know that yes, show is up, show is live. We're back, we're back, we're back. How long we need to apply the cream before we go to bed? Very, very good question. Now, if you're talking to any brand, they're going to tell you it's always good to apply your cream at least 30 minutes or so before you go to your bed. And the reason for that is because you want your facial cream to sit on your face, a little dry on the face a little bit before you go on your bed. The honest truth is 90% of the time, we don't have that 30 minutes. We don't have that extra 15 minutes. We don't have that 5 minutes before we go to our bed. Okay? Ideal is 30 minutes or 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes before you go to bed. Most people, when they step out of the shower at night, they do their facial, they put the thing on, put the pajama on, and they jump in the bed. I'm guilty of that. I'm guilty of that. But yes, you can wait a couple minutes before you jump in bed after you do your facial, okay? But in life, in real life and in reality, most of the time we don't have that time. We don't have the time. But it's always good for the product to kind of dry on the skin first. All right. So if you can practice this, if you're like the type of person that, you do your facial and then you go and sit down, probably have a cup of tea, read a book. If you're not laying in bed reading the book, you're sitting up reading the book, then you can do your facial and then you do that. Some people have that kind of luxury, to be honest, and some people have that extra time. That is ideal. That is ideal for you to put your products on the skin and wait at least half an hour. If you could wait half an hour after you put your products on, that is amazing. That's amazing. It sit on your skin a little longer, but as I said, how? When again are you going to start the challenge? I have been following you from Kenya. I think now that I kind of be setting up a little bit, we could talk about that. We could talk about that. Normally we do the challenge like earlier in the year. Believe it or not, I cannot believe that is already March. Well, let's say it's already April because March is basically done. Some of you remember my birthday. Thank you for that, Jail. Never forget. I got the message. And there's so much things that has been going on, guys, that I'm coming around to telling you all what's going on, right? Coming around to it. But I can't believe that it's already April, right? What happened to January, guys? Someone can tell me where February went? Can someone tell me where February went? And I can't believe I already have a birthday and it's April already. I honestly can't believe it. But yeah, I think about that challenge. We might do it a little differently. We might not do it live. We might just do I come on and talk, but I do know. And then once a week, then we do it live, like the series. But we'll see how it goes. But I really that challenge, and I used to enjoy doing the challenge and having you, especially when people see changes. Like I was just saying that this lady, she just happened to stumble up on the show, the 25-day skincare challenge, and when she come on, because at that time we normally bring people on where you could see who is talking, we invite guests over, and she was one of the guests, and her face was really, really rough. I talk about this all the time. Her face was really, really rough. She was pretty new to skincare, and at the end of 25 days, some of you will remember, I think her name was Java Girl. Some of you will remember because everyone was shocked. Everyone was shocked. At the end of that he might remember also, at the end of that 25-day skincare challenge, that lady face was amazing, and we all couldn't believe, but she was totally dedicated. And when I say she was dedicated, I mean she was really and truly dedicated to her skin in that 25 days. So in 30 days, guys, you can see amazing results. So thank you for reminding me about 25-day skincare challenge. We will think about it and bring it back if we're going to get your support. Now, we can also do the challenge on a different platform or in a different ways, but we'll see how it goes. We'll talk about it and see how best to do it. Now, Game Boy, I have so many questions for you. How can I book an appointment to see you? Now, we don't do appointment in terms of, someone was encouraging me to do something like that, but we don't do it. But if you watch our live show like you're watching right now, then you could ask us question about your skin. We'll definitely try our best to answer as best as we can. Yes, time flying. That is from Banner. Theater Company. Can you do a quick roundup regarding what you cover on the 30 days challenge? Love your podcast and recipe. Okay, so man, yes. So let's do it like really, really quick. So what we talk about is how to prep your skin AM and PM. We give a quick morning routine and a quick evening routine. We also let you know that depending on your schedule, how you can flip the routine to appease yourself. We talk about inconsistencies, AM and PM, doing it every day. Different things that you can use on your face in the morning, different things you can use on the skin. We talk about not over exfoliating the skin. We talk about drinking a lot of water for your skin. But in 30 days, how do you achieve glowing skin? Is to do the morning routine, do the evening routine, massage your face. And one thing I forget to talk about was steaming, which is what I was going to get to. But the key is cleansing your skin and using ingredients like retinol, vitamin C, hyaluronic acid, niacinamide on your skin, and not mixing ingredients like over adding product to the skin, like using retinol and vitamin C at the same time. We talk about not mixing any form of acid, except you can mix hyaluronic acid with any of those acid that you use on the skin. But we're going to follow up with this topic. So if you're interested, we are on Sunday Chit Chat every Sunday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we have our 25-day skincare challenge. We have a series. Are all these recipes all online? We have, okay, so very good question. We have a series. You can go on our page on YouTube, Chichi Beauty. When you go on the front page, click on playlist, and on the playlist, skincare challenge. We have 3 of those, probably 4. You can end those series. That is a series where we give daily everything you need to do to your skin every single day for 25 days, along with product suggestion that you can use on the skin. And also some of them go back to some of the DIY recipes that we have. So you can't go wrong any at all, whether you have products at home, whether you're going to make them from our recipe or you're going to buy them. Anyone can follow. And in 25, that's 25 days. This one we're telling you in 30 days, but you could follow any of those and you are good to go. No, we do not have our product in Ghana. Hopefully we'll find a hub there soon, because we just have to make some connection, and then we could see if we can get a hub product. Now, any question, guys? Good afternoon, and this is from Dick Jack. Welcome to the live show. If you miss anyone, if you have a question, guys, this is the time that you ask the question. Our 1 hour is up, and just as how the month is flying, that is how our time is flying. If you've been feeling stuck with your skin, this is your reset moment, guys. Start simple, stay consistent, trust the process, guys. If this helped you, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and share with someone who need a skincare reset, guys. So tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, and comment below, guys, if you are going to commit to that 30 days. And if I get, whether the comment after the show is finished, for those people watching after the live is finished, if I get at least 50 comments that comment glow, GLOW, then we will see if we could start that 25-day skincare challenge next month. We'll see that 25-day skincare challenge. If I get 50 people to comment glow, we'll see if we'll start 25-day skincare challenge in April, because we love it. I love to do it also, because whenever I do 25-day skincare challenge, my skin is amazing, because I follow the challenge also a T to a T to a T. Ingredient for most of the product that you said are to be mixed and apply on your face. Yes, you can apply all these products on the face, but we do not encourage you to apply them all at once. So you're using some products in the morning and you're using some products at night, and some products you're only using 2 to 3 times a week. So let's say you're exfoliating the skin, like you're using our blueberry polish, you're only using this 3 times a week. You're wearing a facial mask. Let's say you're wearing our blueberry facial mask. I just realized that we don't have a bundle. We should make a bundle with the blueberry polish and mask also the blueberry eye patches and the blueberry toner. And this is the blueberry toner. This wasn't planned. I just surprised that I picked out all the blueberry stuff today. So yes, so mask you're using 2 to 3 times a week. Now, when it comes on to your eye cream, you're using it PM. When it comes on to your moisturizer, you're using it AM and PM. There are moisturizers that are geared for just night, and there are moisturizers that are geared toward just day. And some moisturizer you can use them AM and PM. It doesn't matter. So that's what you do, and you follow for cleansing is important. Okay, we talk about cleansing the skin earlier in the show. We tell you how to prep your skin so that the products that you use can work better on the skin. Can I use only DIY products and get good results? You can use only DIY products and get amazing results. All of our products are coming from our DIY that we do on YouTube. All of our some of our products is actually the DIY recipe that we take, like our avocado serum, our papaya serum, the blueberry mask that we just shared, avocado mask. These are from our DIY. We just choose to make them into a product. And especially some of these DIY that we have that people go Google Gaga over, that people really put great rating on. That's what we take and we make. For instance, take a look at this product right here. This is our Supreme Age Renewal Cleanser. We have a full line of products around this cleanser, and one main ingredient in this is potato. We do so many potato cleanser. We do so many potato exfoliator, potato cream on YouTube from our DIY. Have it, so let's make the product from those recipe. We also have our ultra luminous set is made from parsley. I struggled dark under eye circles for years and years and years, and I discovered parsley by making DIY. And even when I was making that DIY, I used to be like, oh my goodness, I wish I could bottle this. And most people remember, especially people that watches my show over the years, remember me like, oh, the papaya, I want to make this into a serum. And the parsley, I want to make this into an eye cream. And of course, we go ahead and we do it. So yes, you can get amazing result from DIY. That is where we start. And the skincare start in the kitchen. Way back, way back, as far as you can go back, women start doing skincare products, making themselves beautiful by mixing up stuff. So it's not going anywhere. And there are times, even for me, I still use my DIY. I don't necessarily only use my products, but all of these are from DIY. So yes, you can get amazing results from using just DIY. And I'll be taking the challenge and hopefully able to tune in next week. Thank you. You're welcome. And bring a friend, okay? Bring a friend, bring a friend, bring a friend. So believe it or not, guys, my time is up. Go ahead, guys, and comment glow if I get 50 glow. If you're watching the show after it's over, guys, because most people watch the live show after it's over, go ahead and comment glow. And if we get 50 glow in the comment, then we will do 25-day skincare challenge in April, probably about the second week in April or somewhere there, but we'll try to get at least 50 glow comment. What's the best homemade ingredient that I can mix and apply to my skin? I want my skin to be tight. I can feel like my skin going off. And okay, if you want tight, firm skin, go for that potato starch. I have a video using potato starch. You take that potato, you grate it, you juice it, you let it set, and you get that potato starch. You can use that potato starch, make it into a moisturizer, facial mask, do whatever you want to mix it with. We have thousands of recipes using that potato starch. That's going to help to tighten and firm the skin, along with massaging your face. Okay, massage. Another thing that helps to tighten the skin is cornstarch. So we mix that cornstarch with, let's say, blueberries and stuff like that. We have all these recipes that you can try, and that's going to help to tighten and firm the skin. Fuller's earth is another ingredient that, of course, you have to buy the Fuller's earth that can help to tighten. But you want homemade, so let's pass the Fuller's earth and stick with the potato starch and the cornstarch. That's going to help to tighten and firm the skin. Just type in skin firming in YouTube or in Facebook or in Google. Chichi Beauty at the end, and you'll find those recipe. All right, you'll find those recipes. Just go on my YouTube page. Let's see where you're watching on. You're watching on YouTube. Just type in YouTube Chichi Beauty, skin firming, and it's gonna pull up the video. That's how you find us easy. Go on YouTube, type in skin firming and Chichi Beauty at the end, or Chichi Beauty skin firming, and YouTube is just gonna show you all those videos, and you can just pick anyone. Pick one with thousands of views, or pick one with millions of views. You can't go wrong. Go ahead and follow 25 Day Skincare and Challenge, and you are all set. You come back here, and then you ask questions. So I was using this, that didn't work, or what should I do? And then that's how we help you to get amazing looking skin. That's my time today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Watch our daily video. We're back up and running. So we are, how many times should I apply those? 3 times a week. 3 times a week, especially when you're just starting out. 3 times a week for your mask, and you're good to go. Thank you for that question. Thank you for watching Sunday Chit Chat, guys. Join us next Sunday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for another in our series. I wish I could stay longer today, guys, to be honest. I wish I could stay longer, but I am trying to stick to a schedule to do an hour. Of course, you see I go over the hour as usual, but we are on, and hopefully we'll be on this week. One day in the week, we'll post the thumbnail very, very soon, but it will be in the night, like 7 a.m. p.m. So we'll see how it goes. And watch our daily videos, and we're on all platforms at Chichi Beauty, so you can find us there. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. We're all over the place with the same name, Chichi Beauty. So follow us on our other platform. Don't forget to give us a like. Don't forget to thumbs up, and don't forget to visit alexmaxi.com. That is home of Chichi Beauty skincare products. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Happy Sunday, and we'll see you next week for another in our series, Sunday Chit Chat with Chichi Beauty. Thank you all for watching. Bye-bye.